Hi everyone, today I'm showing my first process video for Lollipop Box Club using the fabulous Love Yourself kit. Beautiful colours in this collection, love the oranges and the teal colours and that beautiful autumnal yellow. So what I've done is I've cut 2 strips of this lovely stripy patterned paper and I'm going to add them to the left hand side of my white cardstock. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to create a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout with the kit. There are some beautiful coordinating patterned papers in this kit, and that one with the pumpkins on is my absolute favourite. So I decide I want to have quite a bit of that showing on this layout. So I'm going to actually use the whole sheet and just use that as kind of the base as to where I want my photos and my embellishment. So I'm just matting the small landscape photo on this kind of off orange peachy kind of coloured patterned paper, and the other 2 photos I'm going to leave without mats. I'm going to add that piece of patterned paper, but what I do decide to do is fold in 2 of the corners a little bit, just so that it's not quite as square, well, rectangle, and it's got a bit of movement to it, and just add in a couple of staples there with my Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. I've only done it for 2 of the corners because the other corners will be covered by the photos. So what I'm doing with my photos is sticking the bottom section down with double-sided tape and then adding some foam pads to the top to give a bit of height to them and a bit of kind of a dimension to the layout. So I'm just cutting out this piece that says happiness from the cut apart sheet. So it does say happiness is, and then there's a box underneath for you to fill it in, but what I wanted to do was just use the happiness. So I'm cutting out some of these lovely little pumpkins from the striped patterned paper, and also a teacup, and then there's this beautiful little script word that says smile today. So I'm just working out where I want to put all my items. And I feel like I want some more words on this layout, and then I find this piece that says autumn starts here, so I decide to just cut up that strip so that I can use those words at the bottom of my layout. I'm just going ahead and fussy cutting those pumpkins and teacup out that you saw me just roughly cut out earlier. Now I've got 3 pumpkins and a teacup. I'm just going through and having a look what else I might want to use. I'm using the die cut word enjoy as my title, but I decide I want to add a few more words underneath it. So I'm just having a play around and deciding which ones work best. And I quite like the title Enjoy Autumn, but that blue just didn't look quite right. So for now I just go back to creating little clusters of embellishment and add my word enjoy flush to the page. And what I'm going to do is add these word stickers on foam pads. So I've got favourite brew and autumn time. So I've actually used the autumn time as part of my title and just put it across the bottom of that word enjoy. And you'll see there I've just tucked those tiny little pumpkins in and around some of those words. One at the top where it says smile today, one next to the little teacup above enjoy, and then the next one on top of the favourite brew words. and I've just stuck that Autumn Starts Here down with some foam pads. And then on the Mrs. Brimble's sticker sheet this month, there's some beautiful little coffee cups, so I've just added some of those stickers in. Just adding some doodly borders to my patterned papers, just to add a different kind of element, and to pull in some of the black, because I found that I just got the black words and I wanted a bit more. There's some beautiful orange baker's twine in the kit this month, so I'm just going to create a couple of little bows with that to add some different texture to this layout. I'm trying to work out where I want it, and in the end go for that little space under the favourite brew. So we've got these beautiful die cut watercolour hearts. These are from a lady called Nadine, who runs Craftine on Etsy, and has now become a part of the Lollipop Box design team. So you'll see lots of her work with the Lollipop Box going forward. So check out the blog to see some more designs. So this is the basis of my layout created. It just needs a little bit more embellishment just to finish it off, but the kind of base is there. I'm just making another little bow there because I feel like it needs something kind of at the top. It's going for a bit of a diagonal design with the photos and the embellishment from the top left hand corner kind of down to the bottom right, and I continue that as I add more embellishment. So I've pulled out my Cambella watercolours and I've just activated them with my spray, and what I'm going to do is I'm going around and I'm just painting lots of little heart shapes around my around the heart die cuts and also the clusters, just to add a little bit of small detail on the page, because everything's quite big at the moment and I want to just shrink everything down a little bit and get to the little details of things. And once I'm happy with all where the hearts are, I will add some splatters in the diagonal again with the same coloured paints, just to kind of tie it all together. And you'll see on my final photos that I do add in some of the sequins out of the kit, which I meant to do on camera, but unfortunately that file was corrupted. So you see I do add a couple more stickers here, and then I go on to add some sequins and some black kind of splatters as well, just to give it a bit more grunginess. Thanks for joining me on YouTube today. Don't forget to check out the links below and the blog for more inspiration with the kit. Bye for now.